aim of that program was to deal with the huge farm surpluses that were being generated. They didn't know what to do with these surpluses. So they created Food for Peace program, and they started in the 50s and 60s to dump a whole lot of wheat in India. So what happened was that paradoxically, those food aid to India...
This is why they don't want Nigeria to break. Sharon, UK rolls back aid to Nigeria. This is why UK does not want us to leave Nigeria, so that they continue to give us peanuts. I'm not interested in what the guy is saying. I just want us to see, why all these TV stations in Nigeria, they produce all these, talking. Shari? So UK prefer to continue to give aid to Nigeria. And to understand, see, let me reduce maybe they will come back again. But a lot of us do not understand. The reason why United Kingdom we prefer Nigeria to be in a situation where we are now, it is now entirely up to every one of us, every single one of us, to fight back to make sure that we are not being represented by all these criminals. All these criminals that are calling themselves... Okay, now you can see me now. Let me just sit down brief. I didn't have the intention of coming live, but each time I'm watching the Nigeria 419 television, and I tend to see situation where they are reporting UK now wants to give us aid. The question does UK, right? Does United Kingdom literally have to give us aid with all what we have as a country? Let me ask this question. Do we literally need United Kingdom to continue to give us aid? And we not colonize wa. So, you colonize a country. You join us together since 1914. And since 2021, we are still asking for aid from UK. Let's leave the sentiment of breakup, whether the Biafra, the Middle Belt, the Yoruba. Let's leave that to one side. The question I want to ask everybody this morning is, do we need to rely on the aid from UK? If UK was sincere with us, if United Kingdom was sincere with Nigeria, where our crude oil goes to UK for refinery and then it comes back to Nigeria, where we don't have any industry, why are they not producing us industry? The system that will give us money, the system that will feed us, rather they are giving us fish rather than how to catch the fish. And some of you Nigerians, right, you see this now, and we now have some Nigerians that are 419. This is where they come in. This is where the Nigerians will come in and then start telling you and me that they are bringing aid to Nigeria. They will go to the rural area, look for somebody that is old, look for somebody that is got one eye, two eyes, somebody that the head is about to come out, and they will be doing all these 419. And then you see them, some of them are genuine. But what we are saying is, do we need to rely on United Kingdom to continue to give Nigeria aid? Oh yeah, but instead, they will take our raw material outside, and then they will allocate some £1,000,000, and then they will start cutting that £1,000,000. They will now call Koiki Media. Why not come? You are a good man. Come and go and do awareness of COVID-19 or all whatever they want to do. Okay, the guy is still there. Let me switch back again so that you can hear what the guy is actually saying. And then I'll come back again. 419 country. This is a professor of police. Instead of these ones to be asking that, do we need aid? But all these professors that should be talking about, I'm sure I don't know which part of the country this one is from, that they should be asking for total freedom, self-determination. Let us hear from them a little bit.
They were dumping a lot of wheat in India as food aid. One of the things that happened was that suddenly the agricultural market became distorted, and eventually famine collapsed and starvation set in. So that ended up trying to worsen the problem it was apparently on face of face trying to address. But don't forget that the original plan was, what do we do with the surpluses generated? Now, if you compare compare it to the Marshall Plan, it was a slightly different scenario. Marshall Plan was partly in response or part of the containment policies of the former Soviet Union or containment of communism. So they really wanted the Western alliance to work. They wanted to rebuild Europe to be able again to be effective allies to America in its struggle with communism. So it's a different scenario. The other one was intended to succeed. The other one was essentially not just part of protecting the U.S. power, but as a way of dealing with the food surpluses that were generated, and they didn't know what to do with it.
Continue to get aid. UK wants to give Nigeria aid. Can you imagine that? The aid that they've been giving us for how many years and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
And giving aid is a very central question of it. It doesn't really matter. That's why in the US, during the early stages of COVID-19, when people were talking about oxygen, you still have to make room to give to some countries, not just because it makes you feel good.
Did you see that? UK rolls back aid to Nigeria.
You fail to do it. Your power shrinks. Because in international relations, what counts is not your past benevolence, but the leverages you bring on the table at any particular point in time. So aid is part of the leverages you try to bring.
Come on, for you need AIDS. AIDS not nothing for how many years now, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
So your companies that are favorable, or your companies that you are,
and that's why we have so many diaspora that have charity. Some of them are legitimate, don't get me wrong. Some of them are doing it as well because of the problems in Nigeria. But they know that they will collect the money from UK and they will bring it here rather than Nigeria to be able to survive on its own. But they don't want that. They don't want that. They don't prefer that.
Begging bow syndrome, for which we are very famous.
My next focus. Don't refer earlier to the book. I can be Samoyo. Ex-Goldman Sachs said so.
When you bottom mama so every day, these are the same English, UK wants to give us aid, UK wants to give us aid, and now some people will start submitting their proposal. They want to. Did you see that? UK rolls back aid to Nigeria after how many years of independence? If it was truly a country that works, aid lower UK. Did you see that? UK rolls back aid to Nigeria. Eh?
About free trade on cocoa, on tint, tuna, and some other items, and reciprocal agreement. What should Nigeria do to attract not aid, but investment, development? We have had trade surplus at some point with the United Kingdom. I don't think we have that trade surplus at this moment. But what should Nigeria do in terms of attracting investment and development?
My WhatsApp number is +4475 9405079.
Well, I'm sure you know about AGOA. So there are several incentives we have not been able to, exploit. Not because those deals are not there, but because we have not been able to, fulfill certain criteria. Okay, Ghana has entered into this arrangement, but they can always use non-tariff barriers. Our own is about product quality. It continues to count against us. So one thing is to enter into a deal, a bilateral deal with one country. Another is to be able to harness your own images to fulfill all the terms.
They say UK rolls back aid to Nigeria after how many years of independence? Shit hole country. The only option now is this. Let me put this one here next to it. This is all we need now.
So there are a lot of things we will have to do.
This is what we need.
That
is what we need now.
In my own opinion, is getting our act together. So that when we make any deal, bilateral deal,
we don't want any bilateral deal. A Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation, Middle Belt, Hausa nation, and everybody can go and do bilateral. We don't want to do bilateral deal with UK as an entity called 419 Nigeria. All we need is a new nation that will compete and work with any country that we want.
I wanted to talk to
Please, brother, send it. I'm at work. What am I sending? I don't know what I'm sending. I'll check it later. So many messages on my WhatsApp. You all have to bear with me. Don't want to see that one.
It will always be there, and as I said,
you see? Joab, and take picture quickly.
That is a problem. And
It's not just
flowing from country A to B. It's a dual thing. There are some financial institutions
quick.
in the Western world that we know, or we believe are helping in that such illicit financial flow. Because
we want a Yoruba nation. We are not interested in their aid. Let them keep their aid. For aid, Kokomo. You've been using Nigeria as your entity, as your empire, to defraud so many millions of Yoruba people, the Biafra, the Middle Belt, and everyone.
I want to talk about the international dynamics of insecurity in Nigeria, which is a big problem. In Zamfara State, for instance, they put up a new no-fly zone.
They keep giving us aid. The aid that they've been giving us for how long? Nothing has changed. Nothing has worked. What we need now is a nation that can work with any other country, and that is going to happen. The force majeure is getting closer. Everybody must be prepared. The 16th of March, the force majeure, the fraudulent 1999 constitution that has never worked for anybody. Neither has it worked for me, neither has it worked for you. We must all speak out now. If you refuse to do it now, the next generation will cost every single one of us.
There is a shifting alliance between the terrorists that are in, especially the Lake Chad Basin. You have Boko Haram, for example. You have Islamic States. You have several other factions. I believe they are forging an alliance. They are gradually moving into the northwest.
Oh yeah, I've sent you the WhatsApp. +4475 94050. I will check it later. Just send all the messages there. We will respond to it as quickly as we can. Food insecurity. Who is causing it? The reason why there's food insecurity in Yoruba land, I'm not interested in Nigeria, is because the Fulani terrorists are killing everyone, making sure that our farmers from the Middle Belt right into Southeast, Southwest, South cannot go into their farm. Yet the cows are not eating up their own crops in the north, and they want to bring the food from the north down to the southwest. We must all stand against this now. There is not going to be an election. The referendum is the only option, or a total breakout of the country. We will break out. It doesn't matter whether it is peaceful or it's not going to be peaceful. Economy is not the We can't continue like this. Yes, the force majeure is coming to an end. The federal government refused to respond yet. We have 16th. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's see if we can, let me open my phone line, because I always love people to also, get involved with the program, so that you are not going to say, let's open the phone line. I have a bit of time, even though I'm very, very busy. I'm extremely busy all the time, but let me give you a bit of time, so that we can have some kind of conversation. +4475 9405097. About pin number and straight away. Let's get some of your calls. Do we need aid in 2021? Do we literally need aid from UK? That is the question. Ṣé I need the United Kingdom come fún wa ní aid ní 2021? Àbí ká dá dúró, àbí ká lọ election, àbí èwo lẹ̀yin fẹ́ gangan? Àbí torí pé ẹ̀yin ní charity nílùú òyìnbó ẹ̀ ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn, ẹ fi wá ń tọ́jú àwọn tó wà nílé genuinely. And I don't want to go into where some people are not doing that genuinely. Some people are doing that for their own selfish interest, but some people are doing it genuinely. Let's take some of your questions, and I'm going straight to Dublin. Ẹ bá máa mute, ẹ bá ti ń gbé yìí, anytime láàárọ̀ yìí. And we want to go straight to the point. No good morning, no nothing. Let's go straight to the point. Àárọ̀ Monday ni. Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Hello, Mr. Koiki. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
First of all, I really want to, commend your efforts, and may God bless you.
Amen.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his infinite mercy
Amen. Amen.
bless your generation.
Amen.
Because you see, what you've just come out to say, believe you me, a lot of people do not really know that our number one enemy is actually UK. Number one, our people here, people will apply for visa, they will collect money from them, they will refuse them visa. And you know let them go.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
You le wa si luwa, te wa da luwa.
Kábíyèsí ẹ.
Lẹ́yìn tẹ́ dàrú tán, you know let you man so pé corrupt. Àbí wa let you man encourage àwọn people pé kí wọ́n kó wá sí ìlú yín. Ẹ dẹ̀ gba owó yẹn, tẹ́ bá gbà ẹ seize. Ẹ̀yin lẹ jí wa ní nǹkan. Ẹ mọ̀ a lot of people mọ̀ pé òyìnbó òun gangan. Tó máa sọ pé kán lọ wá àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n dá. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé òyìnbó gan ni ò dá. Àwa tá wà níbí báyìí la mọ̀ ọtí ojú wa ń rí. Àwa tá wà níbí báyìí la mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So people should just know for one thing for sure. We have to go.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Lílọ ní bọ̀ ilọ̀ a máa lọ náà ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Come take Libya for example. Libya came out single-handedly out of desert. What create thoughts? Gaddafi say a lot of
Okay, I think we lost that my brother there on his. Okay, what's your name? Eba tètè ṣe ká tún jẹ́ kẹ́lòmínà tún wọlé ẹ ṣé gan ẹ gbọ́ mi láti Dublin.
So please, people should just be aware. Let us come out. We have to get our nation. Oduduwa nation has come to stay. Yoruba nation has come to stay. People should know. They should come out. We can do it. We can stand on our own. The UK.
Ben.
Scam for more than 100 years.
For more than 100 years. Ben.
We are ready to go. Thank you, Mr.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ láti àwọn tó tún fẹ́ pè. The question this morning is, if you are joining me from all other platforms, those on Koiki Media is aware of what is going on. What I want to ask us is, I've just listened to a program on the TV. They are asking us whether they said UK wants to give us aid again. Aid. And I have another caller on the line. I don't want to hold them too long, and that is what we are discussing this morning. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, brother Koiki. I don't need to talk too much. We are on the right path, and what I believe is, what we are fighting for is our fundamental rights under United Nations Charter.
Okay.
And have the full rights. We have the full rights. Nigeria or Oduduwa nation don't have to depend on any country or foreign aid.
Okay.
We can be independent on everything we ever want.
Okay.
We are suffering a lot of people in diaspora. The earlier caller just said something now that we
Benny.
All these foreign nations, they are not sincere.
They are not sincere. What makes you, let me ask you this question. Sorry to interject because a lot of people don't like it when people are talking and I interject. As a journalist, we do that a lot. What makes you think those countries are not sincere? UK says they want to start giving us aid again. I know they stopped it at some point. What makes you think they are not sincere?
We don't need it. They are manipulating. They are manipulative. They won't manipulate one. Divide and rule strategy. So they are not honest. Every of their policy, foreign policy, is different from the internal policy they operate. It's the same they are doing all over the world.
All over the world.
So all the developed countries.
Okay.
Let's forget about them.
All right.
Let's move on to what we're doing.
Okay.
And I know we get there.
All right. Because I want to, thank you very much, my brother. I'm only giving 2 minutes. The number to call is +4. You see, when people call and they say, I read some comment, speak Yoruba, the message I give going to focus lórí speak Yoruba, speak Yoruba. Egun la nso tẹ́lẹ̀ ni, e ba nso Yoruba náà. Ẹ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ Yoruba program, ẹ lọ síbi tó ti máa sọ pure Yoruba nìkan. I've said it so many times. Allow ọmọ wa, àwọn youth wa, even here in Nigeria, tó gbọ́ Yoruba kan lọ títí mọ́. If you keep